Hello, Aubrey. And hello, everybody. We are live this evening here on the Explore Orlando YouTube channel. How you doing, Bowie Stardust? Hello to everybody who's just popping in. We're live tonight from Universal's Epic Universe here on the Explore Orlando YouTube channel. I am learning as I go. I'm literally using a gimbal for like the first time right now, and I have no idea what the heck I'm doing. How you doing, Kimberly, Ruth, Hannah? Hello. Let me make sure I'm using the right lens. There's got to be a way to like... Hold on. Give me a second. Did you hydrate? Yeah, I hydrated. Best as I could. Looks good? I was trying to make sure it was on 0.5. That's all. But I don't think I can even figure that out. So, it is what it is. Alright guys, welcome in to anybody who's new here. We are live on the Explore Orlando YouTube channel. Many of you guys already know me. My name is Jared. We go live 5 days a week on the Explore Orlando TikTok page. But regardless, I'm super happy rather, to have you all here with us tonight on our first ever Explore Orlando YouTube channel. So I'm just happy to have you all here with me. Happy to have you guys here tonight. And the intention here is to go live for the next 3 hours while I showcase Explore Orlando in the evening. Unfortunately, it is a bit rainy right now, so I do apologize if the weather is not perfectly acting up. The intention is to obviously showcase the entire theme park. I guess to make things easier for you guys to understand, my plan, obviously many of you guys are already in here tonight who watch me on TikTok. You guys know the drill. I like to do full walks of the entire theme park and showcase every single land, give you an entire tour of every single land. However, yeah, that's it. If you're new here, that's essentially what the plan is. We're gonna walk into every single land, showcase everything there is to offer here, and of course, as it gets dark, the better it's going to look, and I'm stoked to see it once it is all dark outside. So get excited, guys. Super excited to have you all here. And let's start off, since it's still raining, by checking out a little bit of the front entrance when you're first walking in to Epic Universe. When you first walk in, there are a few stores that are going to be on your right, as well as a Starbucks. First of all, the Starbucks right here is very cool. Not only is it your average Starbucks, but the decor inside is absolutely magnificent. So let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. What time does it get dark there? So the darkness usually hits around, I want to say like 8:25-ish, roughly. So here we are. This is the Epic Universe Starbucks location. This is located right towards the very front entrance of the theme park. You'll see the artwork over there on the wall. We've got a lot of cool breakfast sandwiches and offerings right there in the case. And as you look over towards your left, you will find, obviously, your average Starbucks menu. But let me give you a little bit of a secret that you guys might not know about. If you walk up to them and tell them, hey, give me something, make me anything, and theme it after Epic Universe, then they will actually make you a unique beverage, specifically, that is Epic Universe themed. How do I know this? Because I've already done it for me before, so pretty fun. How you doing, Jeremy? How you doing, Debbie? And as you see right here, this is the Epic Universe Discovery Series mug. They sell quite a few of these. These mugs are very nice, so pretty cool. How you doing, Mario? What's going on? So yeah, that is the front entrance Starbucks location, what it looks like, and everything like that. Now, let's continue here. Hopefully many of you guys are able to not only see the live stream, but also be able to put it up on your TV. That's the joyful and cool part about doing YouTube live streams is you're able to put it up on the big screen. Plus, the quality, I've heard, does get significantly better when you're doing these live streams like this. So great to have the quality be as good as it is. How you doing, Kelly? How you doing, Pixie? Caitlin? Now let's walk in here into what can only be described as my new favorite store here at Epic Universe. That's right, Epic Universe actually has a year-round Christmas store. It's called the North Star Wintry Wonders. It's a Christmas shop, literally open year-round. Not only is this a Christmas shop, it's not just your average Christmas shop. They actually have snow that goes on outside of the store, right up above. It's so, so cool. We'll show you in just a few moments once it actually starts. Typically this snow starts every 5 to 10 minutes. So wanted to give you a little bit of information on that. But also right next to the North Star Wintry Wonders is the Sensorium Emporium. And there you go, here's that snow. Look, how you doing, Hannah? How cool is this, guys? If you're unfamiliar with what Snope is, the Snope is essentially soap. We just call it Snope because it's literally supposed to look like snow, but it's soap. So yeah, pretty cool. They use it a lot at both Universal and Walt Disney World during the holiday seasons. So pretty cool. It's just a fun little unique treat that they've added to not only this Christmas store, but all Christmas, or to this specific Christmas store and to Epic Universe, just to really bring in some extra magic. Now, as you walk into the Sensorium Emporium, you're gonna find quite a bit of Epic Universe merchandise. Again, this entire live stream, we're essentially gonna do a kind of slow moving full tour of the entire theme park. Because even on the TikTok live streams that I've done from Epic Universe, I have really kind of moved quickly sometimes, gotten some food, went here, ran over here. I intend to essentially walk into every single store, every single restaurant, and give you an entire tour. Specifically, not just an entire tour of Epic Universe, but an entire tour that also takes place in the evening. I mean, might as well, right? So in the Sensorium Emporium, you're also going to find the photo pickup location. This is where you can download and share your photos and sign up for photo pass and everything like that. Thanks, Kate. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Do they have any water rides at Epic? Princess says yes. They do have water rides at Epic Universe. There's one water ride called Fire Drill. So yeah. You love the Mario hats? I hear you, Sadia. Yeah, the Mario hats are pretty cool, aren't they? Yeah, there's a bunch of Nintendo merch here, but again, I did talk to you about the Christmas store, so I have to walk you guys over here, okay? The Sensorium Emporium and the Christmas store are actually attached. Hello. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. No, you're good. Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you for watching. Nice to meet you. Where are you guys from? Oh, that's awesome. Love that. Well, thank you for watching. Have a good one. Thank you. Super cool. Just met a few fans of the streams from Northern Ireland. A couple there that watches our TikTok live streams. If any of you guys are new here, just so you guys know, we do go live at the theme park. Live from the theme parks, both Walt Disney World and Universal, on our TikTok page 5 days a week. But we are working to mix in some YouTube live streams like this one right here. So this is the Christmas store, guys. Look at this place. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Okay, wrong franchise, but still, you get the point. This entire Christmas store is so decked out for the holidays. And if you're like me and you love the holidays, then yeah, you enjoy it, okay? Even if it is June. So whatever. Cool to see you here. Thanks, Caitlin. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching. I love this little window. You can actually look into this window and see Santa's sleigh getting all prepped up. It's pretty cool. You can see a reindeer inside. And there's Earl the Squirrel. Yeah, every like third or fourth gift that falls from the sky is actually Earl the Squirrel. So it's a cool little Universal reference. For those of you who don't know, Earl the Squirrel is actually like the mascot, the Christmas mascot for Universal. I have a sister who's obsessed with Christmas. Nice. Hey, look at that. Look at that, Bowie Stardust. Nothing wrong with that, all right? So am I. Now, as you look around in here, in this entire Christmas store, you're not only going to find a lot of Christmas merch, but specifically Christmas merch themed after all the Epic Universe properties. For example, take a look at this. This is obviously all the Harry Potter Christmas ornaments. And they have some Christmas ornaments in here that I haven't even spotted at the other Christmas stores across the parks, which is pretty cool. Now, over here, you will find How to Train Your Dragon Christmas decor. Check this out. Look at this, guys. Burke Christmas. This is so clear and the audio is nice. That's awesome, Ruth. I'm so happy to hear that. Yeah, the idea here, guys, for those of you who watch me on TikTok, is to start mixing in some of these YouTube live streams. I know the visibility is typically better. It's kind of unique to do these horizontally. Plus, not to mention, I mean, the whole plan and the whole idea is to be able to reach as many new people as possible. Because Explore Orlando is all about just trying to bring some magic to people's lives. So, whether you're on YouTube, TikTok, or anything, we're just trying to reach some more humans. Now, as you look up above on the upper deck here, inside of the Christmas store, this is a really cool reference, guys, all right? You're gonna see those are the presents. You see the presents kind of going down on like Santa's workshop belt, and then it falls right into the factory. Pretty cool. But that's a reference because right over here, that's where you're gonna see that in real time. What are the plans for Halloween, do you know? You know, I have no idea what my plans are for Halloween. To be honest with you, it'll probably be dressing up my newborn baby in Halloween outfits. That's probably gonna be my Halloween plan. Alrighty, kids, let's continue along. So yeah, that's a little look at the Wintry Wonders Christmas shop found here at Epic Universe. I have my umbrella in hand just in case we need it. And the first land that we will be walking around here is going to be Isle of Burke. Yes, you did, Sarah. There is a Bride of Frankenstein tree skirt in there. Isn't that cool? They have Dark Universe Christmas merch in there too. So now, many of you guys, when you visit Epic Universe, are actually going to wonder, what the heck is this building over here and why isn't there anything in it? So this is actually a part of like the second phase of openings for Epic Universe stuff. As you can see, it says right on the outside of this building, "Travelers, pardon our Stardust, as we ignite a galaxy of flavors and culinary delights coming in 2026. You see, this entire building is going to be bringing us some new dining, but it doesn't open until 2026. So in the meantime, you'll have to eat everywhere else. But it is kind of exciting because it just already marks the fact that we are getting even more new things down the line. So no idea what's actually going to be in there, but nonetheless, it's cool that we already know that there are new things coming our direction. Leah says, wow, a Burke Christmas. Yeah, Burke Christmas indeed. I'm hopeful that this holiday season, Leia, they do some serious Christmas decor and set up inside of Isle of Burke. Do you think they will add more rides? Absolutely, Amanda. 100% I do. Now, all over the park, you will find these information screens as well. This is where you're going to be able to tell exactly what the wait times are. Some of these rides are on a weather delay. The Minecart Madness is, for example. But Stardust Racers is still running. Yoshi's Adventure is still running. The next show of Untrainable Dragon begins at 7 p.m. as well. So, yeah. But regardless, I do love to point out the fact that all over Epic Universe, you are going to find some absolutely stunning fountains. Of course, the primary fountain does show a constant show every hour, 30 minutes or so, but at 9 p.m. they do a nighttime show at those fountains. And let me tell you, we will be watching that to close out the live stream tonight. And the fountain show is incredible. The evening fountain show is absolutely amazing. So we will be checking that out. Pixie Vic says, what is your favorite land at Epic Universe? Oh, it has to be Iowa Burke, honestly. I'm a huge fan of Ministry of Magic as well, but Iowa Burke is definitely going to be the one. Anna says, are we going to see the show, or is that going to be another time? I think it'll probably be another time, Anna, but I do know that's one of the rare things you can actually film here at Epic Universe, so something to keep in mind. All right, guys. Again, the very first portal that we'll be walking into on the YouTube stream is going to be Iowa Burke. So come with me. We're going to head over there first. There it is. There's the portal. Now, one of the things that I love about each of these portals, guys, is that they also state a different reference, whether it's to the property or just to get you in the mood, right on the outskirts of each Chronos and portal that you're about to walk into. As you can see, it says here, it says, we, my friends, have dragons. Now, many people who watch the TikTok live streams like to point out that, Jared, you sound like Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon. Well, look, I can't help it, okay? But anyways, yes, let's walk in. Shall we? To How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Burke. Pretty incredible, guys. It is pretty incredible. As soon as you walk in, you will see on this slab of stone right here a full speech. And this speech is actually from How to Train Your Dragon Part 2. So, yeah, pretty cool little reference, actually. Now let's continue, shall we? This is surely going to become one of the most photographed locations in any theme park on the planet. But as you walk straight ahead, this is where, right up against these fences, this is where people are going to want to take a photo of Epic Universe's Iowa Burke. Look at how cool this is. Bowie, I have not read the books. I do want to at some point. But I love the films. But yeah, look at this, guys. I mean, the atmosphere inside of this land is pretty incredible. One of the things that I'm so amazed by in this land is they recently, in the past month or so, actually added the fire inside of the mouths of these two statues, which is really cool. And here on the water, you're going to be brought directly into the land. You guys probably just saw Hiccup's wing gliders just go by on the left-hand side. Very cool. Now that attraction I will talk more about. That is definitely, without a doubt, one of my favorite attractions to have come out of Iowa Burke and Epic Universe in general. So, let's continue, guys. We're gonna turn right. Kate, is it still pretty hot outside? Yeah, it's pretty hot outside. It's a little muggy because it rained for a while. So, not much you can do about that. But, you know, it's summer here in Orlando, so. Here we are. We're coming straight up on the very first little merch stand. Hello, Jesse. You'll see a lot of Iowa Burke merchandise right in here. Not to mention sunblock, that's probably $48, but still, nonetheless. Check it out, guys. These mugs, pins. Look Look at that. Those are hoodies down there. Thanks, Kate. I appreciate it. I will indeed. And you got some How to Train Your Dragon popcorn buckets right over there. There you go. Those are, there's sippers and there's popcorn buckets right there on the wall. Now, just so you guys know, I am in fact actually, oh, sorry. I am in fact launching a giveaway on our Patreon page right now. So yeah, if you click the About page of our YouTube channel, you will find our Patreon, but we are launching a giveaway of one of those How to Train Your Dragon popcorn buckets on our Patreon page. So sign up for our Patreon page if you want to be entered. There's a bunch of bonus content on our Patreon. Yeah, check this out, guys. Look, baby dragons right next to this little store. One of the things I love most about Burke is the absolute immersion. There are so many animatronics all around us, guys, that are completely working. And it's really, really impressive. And the music is everywhere. And it's without a doubt one of my favorite features. Easily, without a doubt. Because one of the things that I've found that I think some other theme parks across the globe and other theme park lands that have been built recently could improve upon is just more music. Isle of Burke is constantly playing their iconic soundtrack. It's awesome, Bowie. Thank you for showing us, or showing your nephew the page. Are they fighting over a dragon tail? No, it's probably a fish tail. All right. Now the next stop here on our tour around Burke is Spitfire Grill. Spitfire Grill does offer mobile ordering mostly, but they have bowls, steak bowls, chicken bowls, shrimp bowls, all sorts of different foods, which is pretty cool. And also they do sell those infamous mac and cheese cones right here. A lot of people are talking about other locations to get those mac and cheese bowls, but you can get them right here. There's also some seating right across the way over here at Hooligan's Harbor Hideaway. This is a big seating area that you guys can walk around. We are having dinner, watching this on the big screen. That's awesome, Sadia. Thank you for watching. As you can see, a lot of tables in here. There's fans, it's covered, so really, really nice. So as you walk over here, by the way, as you walk down these stairs, you will also find more tables, but these tables are actually linked right up to where Fire Drill is, the water ride located here in Isle of Burke. Hello, Shelby. See? Various kids and families all utilizing the Fire Drill. A cute little fun family-filled water ride. So, pretty cool. And I do love that a lot of the seating here actually runs right up to where Fire Drill actually is. How you doing, Rachie? And the Cine Crew, yeah. For anybody who's new here or watching us on YouTube, maybe haven't seen us before, when you see Cine Crew or Cinnabon Crew, that's a reference to our TikTok live stream account. Yeah, we've been calling ourselves the Cinnabon Crew for quite a long time. It's just who we are. Coca-Cola freestyle machines on the right. And let me show you another animatronic, a dragon. Mary Ellen says, I cannot believe the clarity on my 65-inch TV. This is so immersive. That's awesome, Mary. I'm so happy to hear that. There you go, a dragon. Look at this, guys. How cool is that? So cool. Now that snow or ice dragon, whatever it is actually a reference to one of the How to Train Your Dragon TV shows, which a lot of the fans appreciate. Because what that means is that they are in fact referencing all of the How to Train Your Dragon properties and not just those films the primary movies. So yeah. Now coming up here on the right is the How to Train Your Dragon meet and greet for Hiccup and Toothless. And let me tell you, this is without a doubt one of the most popular meet and greets you will ever find. All right? Very few times will you ever find a meet and greet to be this popular. I mean, you literally get to meet Toothless and Hiccup. And the actor who plays Hiccup, let me tell you, looks and sounds exactly like him. It's genuinely impressive. But at all times, this wait time is usually 80 minutes or higher. You see right now it is 80 minutes. So it is very, very busy at all times. But that does not mean it's not worth it, guys. That does not mean it's not worth it. It is absolutely worth it. See, there you go. In the distance, you can see Hiccup and Toothless. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now here at Toothless Treasures, this store here in How to Train Your Dragon's Iowa Perk is located right towards the exit of where the Untrainable Dragon show is. There's a lot of cool things to check out in here, so let's go take a little gander. This is also the exact location of where I had purchased the How to Train Your Dragon popcorn bucket. Again, that I am giving away to one lucky Patreon member. Todd says stream looks crispy. That's funny. Yeah, I'm so happy all of you guys have been watching so far and telling me that the stream looks great. That's amazing. I'm so happy to hear that. That is a huge part in why we wanted to do these live streams on YouTube every once in a while, because the quality does increase. I'm also breaking out my first Osmo Pocket gimbal evening. I'm using an Osmo Pocket gimbal, so the sturdiness and steadiness of the stream is going to be at an all-time high as well. Here you go, that How to Train Your Dragon popcorn bucket. This is the one that we are giving away. There's one right in my backpack as we speak. And there's also the How to Train Your Dragon sippers right here. These are brand new as well. $39.99 includes all-day refills. So pretty cool. Forget having a Coca-Cola out of a cup. You can have a Coca-Cola out of here. Oh, sorry. A lot of How to Train Your Dragon merch all over the place in here, though. Now, unfortunately, I'm an idiot, and I walked in here right when the Untrainable Dragon show ended. So you got every mother and brother, sister, cousin, aunt, uncle, friend of a friend of a friend, all in here at the exact same time. So it's busy. Also, real quick, I did have to show you. Look up here, guys. Look up. You see? There are 3 very adorable toothless babies. Baby dragons up there, guys. Look at them. They're sleeping. And as you get closer to the counter where they are, you can actually hear them. Snoring. Crazy. All right. No, they do not have the white Light Fury. Does the show force you to exit through the shop? No, it does not. But I got unlucky and everybody decided to go into the shop, so that's how that goes. But here is that Untrainable Dragon show building right here. The next show is going to be taking place at 7 p.m. If you guys have never seen the Untrainable Dragon, there are clips of it online. I'm sure plenty of full-length videos online as well, but I have heard nothing but pretty incredible things, for the record. I have not yet seen it, but heard pretty amazing things. Again, back to the immersion, guys. Look at these dragon tails hanging from up above. This is so cool. The animatronics all over the place. Just really, really blow you away. And not just these animatronics, but if you look down, you got a couple sheep. The sheep actually blink, move, make sounds, all of it. When I tell you that this land is completely immersive and filled with animatronics, it's wild. See? Ah. Ah. Now, you can also get yourself some ice cream and popcorn at this stand right over here. And as we turn towards the Great Hall and Meat Hall, we will talk about a lot of dining and yet another couple of attractions over here at this next section of the land. And they talk, yeah, Sadia, the animatronics make a lot of sounds. It's pretty cool. Very, very cool. Big thank you to everybody who's watching so far. Again, even if you guys have to leave at any single point, the cool thing about a YouTube live stream is you can always come back and watch it. Because this YouTube live stream will be staying up on the channel. How you doing, Angie from Michigan? How are you? You can watch this years from now if you'd like. Hopefully I'm still live streaming and acting a fool somewhere. But yes, you can still watch this years from now. Well, let's continue, shall we? And if you are new here, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button. We post new YouTube videos every single day, including 2 YouTube shorts and typically a full-length YouTube video as well. Lots of ride POVs, land tours, theme park videos. We even do a lot of theme park ambiance videos as well. But here we are, look. This is a cloud jumper, the exact name of this dragon up here. Look at him. He moves his head. He's awfully grumpy. He's constantly staring at us. I can never tell if he's happy with me or not. But it's okay, whatever. We like him anyways. Also, at this next section of the land, you'll see Fire Drill. This is that water ride. Fire Drill is the one and only water ride that you'll find here in Isle of Berg. It's a 10-minute wait. Essentially, you can get soaked. You could get not wet at all. You basically man some water guns and get after it. This is really supposed to be the middle of the square from both the live action film and the animated film. It looks pretty much identical. And look, guys, Gobber. We gotta go see Gobber on the live stream.
There are the times here on this isle where we thought nothing of running headlong into danger with a sword strapped to one arm and a shield strapped to the other. Care or not, we came back with the shield or spattered all over.
Look at Gobber.
That's a very different time here in Berg. No, I'm not saying go back to the way things were. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't know that one going to wake up in the morning without whole crump over there at TV.
So immersive. So cool.
These bikes just go
The actors that they cast for all of these characters are absolutely incredible.
I'll smell like poo for a week. Gobber, I don't want to brush the whispering death's teeth. I might lose a finger. They say to the man with one hand. Yeah, they're close. Don't mind the smell. Hey, sheep!
Did you hear him? He said, gather close, don't mind the smell.
Yo, you guys touch your hands for toilet paper?
Well,
What do you use to wipe, man?
you mean the wipe bum?
Yeah.
Oh, sponges.
Oh. Pretty cool, man. Have a good day.
Hello there!
Hello.
Welcome to Gobber's Forge. Gobber, the bitch at your service.
So I had a question. Do you miss your arm or your leg more?
Well, I'd say the arm is still fairly useful. And suppose if I could go back, I would stop the leg from being taken. it sort of slows down my gait, if you get what I'm saying. Although, you should see these bunch of backstabbers trying to chase me down on bath day, trying to scrub me down with soap and water. When bath day goes around, I'll prove that every single one of these mamby-pambies, 55 years old, and I can still outrun each and every one of them, even on back of their dragons.
Love that.
Yes, they started turning it into a competition to see who can catch me first. They
Oh,
placed
yeah?
money on it.
Did they lose?
Unfortunately, now that we have dragons, it's a wee bit more difficult for me to weasel out of it. Last time, Lightburn, our goose farmer, she got on the back of a Scaldron of all things, chased me down and had the Scaldron shoot me with boiling water to hose me down.
Crazy.
I went right to her goose farm and I plucked 3 of them for dinner, I did. Can't trust a single one of them. Yeah, of course, I suppose if they were trustworthy, they wouldn't be making for me.
That's true. Have a good day.
Take care of yourself. Hello there.
Oh man. Yet another incredible aspect of visiting Isle of Burke are the characters. They casted all the characters tremendously well. They are all amazing. How you doing, Leia? What's up, Chris? Sonia? Thank you to so many of you guys who have popped in and watched the live stream here tonight. I appreciate you all. Thanks for subscribing, Kristen. As you can see, this is Viking Traders. Yet another store. Isle of Burke store. One thing about Isle of Burke is there's always another store. There's a lot of merch throughout this layout. Hello, Susan. How are you? There's also a lot of stuffed animals that you'll find for all the various different dragons and characters. Look at these lounge flies too. This is hilarious. It's like an actual dragon, like, house. Hello, Jennifer Hayes. How you doing? They have cool figurines as well, which are really, really cool. See these right there? They also have Hiccup's actual mask from his armor that he likes to wear in How to Train Your Dragon Part 2, as well as Part 3. Doing my best, Sonia. Doing my best. Now here, this store over here is actually attached to yet another dessert shop too, that you'll find here in Isle of Burke. Not only in Isle of Burke, but in Epic Universe, really. Another dessert shop. This is How to Treat Your Dragon, which is objectively a great name for a dessert shop. Yeah, walk in here and you'll see an entire case of How to Train Your Dragon themed desserts, which includes, in my opinion, one of the coolest new desserts that you'll find in all of Universal Orlando, the mini whoopie pies. They have several different flavors, although the only ones they have in stock right now are the mint chocolate chip. You can also get different marshmallows, and the marshmallows are actually themed after the sheep. They have fudge, they have cake pops, all sorts of different things. Really, really cool. And straight ahead, that's Meat Hall, guys. This is the primary dining location that you'll find here in Burke. Well, let's continue because there are a few more attractions that you guys are going to want to know about. Sorry if the video's all over the place. I'm still getting used to the gimbal. All right. So happy to be here. That's awesome. Black and white cheesecake was phenomenal. That's good to know, Shan. It's good to know. Of course, dragon bathrooms, you know. But right over here, the family coaster here in Epic Universe. Hiccup's Wing Gliders. This is a 45-minute wait currently, and honestly, guys, this is one of my absolute favorite attractions to come out of Epic Universe. It's a 45-minute wait right now, which is honestly pretty low. Hiccup's Wing Gliders is, in my opinion, kind of like, I would say, Hagrid's Light. Or Diet Hagrid's. What I mean by that is it's not quite as intense as Hagrid's actually is. That does not mean it's not worth a visit. It is an awesome attraction, and I highly, highly recommend you guys checking it out. Now here is yet another attraction right over here, the Dragon Racers Rally. This one's a 35-minute wait. You can actually make this either more intense or less intense. And there's Hiccups going by us right there above us too. Once again, more animatronics. What's going on, Feeds Alpha? It feels like I'm actually there. That's the point, man. That's the whole point. Love that though. See some smaller dragons. You will see the sheep. This attraction is pretty wild though. You can make it go even more intense if you prefer, or less intense. It completely depends on what you're looking for. Now, as we continue along here, guys, I'm going to show you the spot where everybody is talking about when it comes to food here in Burke. One thing that everybody seems to like when you're visiting Isle of Burke is the Grogs and Gruel. The Hooligans Grog and Gruel. Mac and cheese cones. That's right. Everybody's talking about these mac and cheese cones. There's that Dragon Racer Rally going on right above us. But how you doing, Bree? Welcome in. They have classic mac and cheese cones, the PB&J, which is pork, bacon, and jam, and the Dragon Fire Chicken Spire mac and cheese cones as well. They also have unique beers and meads and ciders unique here to Burke. Pretty cool. And continuing onwards, especially because this land is even more so themed for children, you will find right over here an entire jungle gym and playground area for the kids. Hannah says, I'm so excited. That's awesome, Hannah. Susan says, loving the quality of the video. Thank you, Susan. I feel like this stream is only gonna look cooler and cooler the later we get. Once we hit sunset, guys, it's gonna be gorgeous. Big thank you to everybody who tuned in to our TikTok live stream today. We did 6 hours of TikTok stream this morning from 9 a.m. till 3 p.m. So I then used the next couple hours to film some social media videos. But yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna walk right over here before we leave Burke because I absolutely have to show you a very cool view of the wing gliders going by right here. What's great about this specific view is you're constantly hearing that music. But here comes the wing gliders. Look. Wow. What an amazing view, guys. That music right there, Romantic Flight, is absolutely gorgeous as well. And before we leave Burke, it is important take one last little gander at this little stone. You can see all the dragons flying around Burke. Very, very cool, guys. We'll turn around and get one final little look at Burke. And we probably will return later on in this stream once it's actually nighttime. Because now with the fire, I do want to see Burke at nighttime. Alrighty, kids. Let's continue, shall we? Whoa. There we are. Back out into Celestial Park. We're also going to be heading over into Ministry of Magic here next, but before we do so, we got to go see and talk about Stardust Racers. Stardust Racers is the dueling coaster that is located here in Epic Universe. A lot of people love the fact that they have a dueling coaster here, especially considering many people out there miss dueling dragons. The Dueling Dragon roller coaster used to be at Islands of Adventure. Went away years ago to be later replaced with Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. Straight ahead, by the way, guys, is the Celestial Carousel. Of course, you gotta have a classic carousel here at Epic Universe. And it, yeah. Explore Orlando. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Have a good night. So, straight ahead. That is that carousel. Looks like it goes underwater. Yeah, it's almost like perfectly lined up with where the water is actually going, huh? But you also have this fountain right here, too, right outside of it. And again, they have a bigger fountain over there in front of Helios Grand Hotel. So, pretty cool. You can actually also see the portal over there for Super Nintendo World. So, but as I told you guys, you gotta go check out Stardust Racers. So let's go over there, check it out, and talk about it, shall we? There's been much debate about how great this coaster is that some people out there are already considering, is it better than Velocicoaster? I personally am not ready to go that far because I love Velocicoaster, but nonetheless, this roller coaster is pretty incredible, guys. The dueling coaster. Pretty awesome, isn't it, guys? It's absolutely gorgeous. And there is Helios Grand Hotel, straight ahead. Again, guys, the next land we're actually going to walk through is the third Wizarding World of Harry Potter that came to Universal Orlando, known as the Ministry of Magic. Oh, sorry. Here's a look at that view, though. Pretty amazing, guys.
Too scary. We went on there before, not going again.
Oh, yeah?
I was watching our friend go.
Well, at least you tried it, you know?
We have more fun sitting down here.
I get it. I get it. That's like me with Halloween Horror Nights, you know?
Yeah.
Someone else wants to go ahead.
Oh,
but
100%.
I want zero part of that.
Yeah. I had my eyes closed all the time. I'm like, yeah, never again. That was cool though.
Yeah, it is very cool, especially when it inverts over each other.
Yeah, and you go like this.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
pretty
have you tried
impressive. I have, yeah. I went on it once,
Okay.
but I'm good over here.
Oh, okay. Wait, like, you like vlog or something?
Yeah, I'm live on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
right now. Yeah.
Wait, what's your account?
Explore Orlando.
Explore Orlando, okay.
Yeah, we mostly go live on TikTok 5 days a week,
Okay.
but we do some YouTube lives too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. There I am.
Right there?
Yeah. There you go.
I'll give you a follow.
There you go. There you are. You're live.
Hey, what's up?
Don't say anything incriminating.
No, I
Just
won't.
kidding.
Now with the sheriff's office, I won't do that.
There you go.
I subscribe to you.
Thanks, man. I
No
appreciate it.
problem.
Have a good night, though.
You too, thank you. Nice seeing you.
Yeah, you too. All right, as we continue along, by the way, I will also show you where the front entrance of the Dueling Dragons, Stardust Racers is. Again, we were talking about Dueling Dragons. Couldn't help myself. Sonya says, stop it, you're going to HHN. I don't know about that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Another cool view right here of Stardust Racers, by the way. Look at this. Hi, Gracie. I'll stop for one more good view as we'll let it pass. You'll see it in the distance over there, going up over the edge. Again, this is a perfectly dueling coaster, so it is pretty much completely aligned. Oh man, it's getting foggy here. It's getting foggy. There it goes. Whoa! Super cool, guys.
Yeah.
Oh. Jonathan's getting on that?
Sarah says, have you gone on both sides? So, Sarah, I have not gone on both sides yet. I have gone on the green side. And that's it. Here's the sign where the front entrance of Stardust Racers is as well. And to my left, by the way, there are a few dining locations, different locations for you to have drinks and food throughout Celestial Park. We'll talk about them as we're walking around Epic Universe. This is called the Meteor Astro Pub. Pretty cool. Various plates, handhelds, desserts, and of course they have plenty of drinks as well. Fun little location though, and I will walk inside just so you guys can see it. I'm just waiting for the menu to change to also showcase some of the drink options, but here are all the handhelds and the main plates and dessert options, and there are the cocktails. They do have a very cool mocktail as well. Actually lights up on fire, so on top of the mocktail, which is wild. So let's take a look inside. Here is the Meteor Astro Pub. Here's a look inside, guys. There's a bar on the other side. And much like many of the dining options throughout Epic Universe, when you actually sit down, you can just order straight from your table. You see they have the barcode right there. You can actually just order straight from the table. And then they'll bring it right to you. So, pretty cool. But I I know many of you guys want to see another portal. Georgia Root says there are plugs available for charging your phone. That's good to know. So the next portal on our walking tour in the evening of Epic Universe is Harry Potter and the Ministry of Magic. Shall we walk into the next portal? Thank you again to everybody who's been tuned in with us. I appreciate you. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. We go live on our TikTok page 5 days a week from both Universal Orlando and Walt Disney World. And also, if any of you guys are watching right now, it might be good for you guys to know that we are also a Disney and Universal travel agency. So you can click the link in the description of this video and we can actually help you plan and book your Disney and Universal vacations. So Anna, I'm not sure about that one actually. I'm pretty positive, Anna, that is one of those locations that is actually specifically, they just bring you the food. Now again, yet another portal with things on the outside. This portal, it says, for in dreams, we enter a world that is entirely our own. And here we go. I love the beauty of these portals once you're walking in. Very, very pretty. As you make this turn right here, you see the Metro Flu sign. And welcome into the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic. My hope is, for those of you guys watching right now and putting this on your TV, you are getting like a whole otherworldly view of these lands that you definitely just cannot experience when you're watching the TikTok lives. Sounds like you guys are. I saw someone earlier say that they put it up on their 65-inch TV, which is really cool. I bet that looks pretty fantastic. Here we are, guys, in the Ministry of Magic. The music, the atmosphere, the animatronics, the dining, this land has it all. There's also a pretty amazing show in here and a revolutionary attraction. So you really cannot beat this land right here. Now over here to our left, let me tell you, I will show you this, okay? You can meet a Niffler. It's easier for him to be interacted with via some spells. But look at him. There he is. There he is, right there in the window. Yes, so here in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic, what a lot of people don't realize is the scale of it. You guys are seeing it right now while watching the stream, just how incredible the scale is. But to put it into perspective, the tallest building in Diagon Alley is shorter than the shortest building here. That just goes to show you just how incredibly large the Ministry of Magic actually is. It's next level in its size, and the scale is nothing short of remarkable. As you're walking around, you genuinely feel like you're in a city. Like you are actually in Paris. Sarah said, I thought that was Jared with the wand. No. I'm a little bit taller than that. I know I'm 5'6", but come on. How many rides in this portal? There's actually only one attraction in this portal, but there is a show. One ride specifically, but there is a show. I hate acting like there are downsides to any of these lands, but I guess if there is a downside to this land, it is the fact that there is only one ride in here. However, it is so immersive and so incredible, plus the show is so fantastic, that it does make me think that it kind of makes up for it. And as you walk over here, you will find a butterbeer stand. I know. You need a butterbeer, right? Whenever you're going to visit the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, you need yourself a butterbeer. You simply can't go somewhere and not have a butterbeer. And here, they do have butterbeer, so don't worry. In several of the dining locations, but also a butterbeer cart. You can get yourself a regular butterbeer or a frozen butterbeer, whatever you're specifically in the mood for. And as you continue to walk back here, you will find that this is where the actual attraction is. Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry. It is a 120-minute wait, and let me tell you, it's been a 120-minute wait all day. I don't even know how accurate it is anymore, but it's long is what I'm saying. It is long. And over here to your left, the smallest working animatronic you may ever see, right here. Look at this little guy. Look at that little guy. You can even hear him too. How cool is that? So cool, guys. So cool. Yeah. Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry. 120-minute for this attraction right here. Revolutionary attraction, and also one of the coolest queues you will ever find. You can actually walk through a metro flue. That's pretty incredible. Beyond just that tiny little animatronic that we were just looking at, don't forget too, by the way, that you can see a little moon cap. Let me show you. Right over here. Here he is. He makes sounds and he looks at you. Look at the little guy. He's so cute. He's kind of staring into my soul right now, but that's okay. You know, whatever. Maybe he sees something in me that I don't even see in myself. Who knows? Okay. All right. Let's move on, Jared. You don't have to get all philosophical on the live stream. Now, this is a dining location that you guys are definitely going to want to know about. This right here. Le Café des Saris. It loops around. Has outside dining, indoor dining as well. And this is where you can get yourself a butter beer crepe. Yeah. Butterbeer crepe. Go ahead. I'm right outside of Le Cirque Arcanus. Le Cirque Arcanus is that primary show building as well, guys. Now here is the primary dessert shop inside of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. It's called Carousel. Let me show you inside. There you go. Of course, this dessert shop just has every classic Harry Potter dessert, like chocolate frogs and things of that nature, but there's also a lot of unique Harry Potter themed desserts inside of this shop specifically. Chocolate frogs, macarons, sherbet, lemon truffles, hazelnut truffles. Look at these gorgeous cakes down there. Blueberry lemon petite cake. So pretty. Pretty impressive, guys. Some caramel cooler bags. How about some fizzing Whizbees? I don't know what the heck that is. Let me tell you, every once in a while, I'll walk into a store like this and I realize, wow, I like Harry Potter, right? I've read a little bit of the books. I've watched all the movies a few times. But then you see all the names of these things and you realize, oh, I thought I knew Harry Potter. But no, I don't actually know Harry Potter really at all. I don't know what the heck a Whizbee is. But hey, it's okay. Whatever. We're trying our best out here. Now behind the Cirque Arcanus isn't really much, but I'll walk you back there anyways, because this is a full-blown tour of Epic Universe after all. You're demoted. That's funny. How dare I? How you doing, Bende? Yeah, continue back here. There is one little merch stand with what looks like a kind of lonely team member back here. I might even ask her if she ever gets lonely. Like, it looks sad back here. Just saying. You're all alone back here. Okay, well that's good at least.
When it ends.
I just didn't know if they were like, let's put one introverted team member in the very back corner of the plans. Hey, I don't blame you. There's a lot of people at these theme parks. It's nice to have a little break, right?
Yeah. Well, I've been working here since 2013. I've seen millions of people.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. Well, have a good rest of your day. Thank you. So yeah, there is this one merch stand back here, and that's it. Just that one merch stand, so. But she did mention that that is where the exit actually is for the circus show, so at least there's that. That makes a lot more sense. Also, I'm still carrying around my umbrella. I think it's safe to say it ain't raining. So what I'm gonna do is try to hold this. I forgot the tripod section of this table. Again, it is my first time with a gimbal, so bear with me a little bit. Some really cool Harry Potter themed bait items here in these windows, by the way. Now, just a little pulse check just to give you guys some fun. Let's have some fun. Where's everybody watching from around the world? I would love to hear where all of you guys are from and where you're watching from. As you can see right here, yes, this is the patisserie, the exact patisserie that you'll find in Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. Sadly, it's not actually open, and I'm not sure if this patisserie is ever going to open, which is a little bit of a bummer. I'm not sure if that's ever going to happen. I think it's all for show, honestly. Just don't think it's actually going to happen. Amanda said Alabama, Anna said Kansas City, Ariana said Ohio. That's awesome. Back here, by the way, next to the patisserie, look at the scale. Again, guys, it just blows me away, the actual scale of this land. Really, really impressive. The stairs and how it looks from every single section of the land. It's just mind-blowing, the actual scale of it all. Now, of course, just so you guys know, there is a wand shop here in the Ministry of Magic. So let's go walk inside so I can show you. This wand shop is called Cosme Baguettes. Oh, oui, oui. Let's go. Come on. have unique wand holders as well as unique wands that you can actually only find here in this land and in this store. So pretty cool. I'll show you exactly what I mean. See, in those cases, you'll find various different wands that, again, you cannot find anywhere else. So cool little wand holders too. And of course, you'll constantly hear all the different music. Sadly, we got a lonely butterbeer cup that clearly was not thrown away, but it's okay. We'll try to hope they come back for it. How you doing, Caitlin? Welcome in. And as we continue outwards, guys, there's still a whole nother section of the Ministry of Magic land that I haven't even shown you before. Or shown you yet, at least. Of course, this is back where the primary bar location in the Ministry of Magic is, called Bar Moonshine. But man, this entire section of the park is still incredibly immersive. Now, they recently released some new wands for the Wizarding Worlds of Harry Potter. These new wands cost $85, but they're far more interactive than any of the previous versions. They can also link directly to your Universal Orlando app. And there are lots of spell locations all throughout this park. Look at this briefcase right here. Open it up. You see one side of the coin, and then boom, open it back up, and then you see a whole nother section. It's pretty cool. Again, the fun part about the Wizarding Worlds of Harry Potter is as you look inside of different windows, things like that, you just get to see all sorts of different interactive, unique things. And here is Bar Moonshine. That is that Wizarding World of Harry Potter themed bar. Let's go walk inside. Hello. Hello. I'm good. How are you? I'm just checking it out. That's all. Thank you. Appreciate it. So this is Bar Moonshine, guys. Check it out. They do have your classic non-alcoholic Harry Potter themed drinks, including a newer drink, the lavender lemonade, which is very delicious if you haven't already tried it. What's up, Brian? How you doing? You enjoying it? You got me up on the TV, Brian? You'll see the all the different Quidditch banners up there too. Super cool. Yeah, Bar Moonshine is awesome, guys. Absolutely awesome. Your YouTube version of GOAT. There you go. Close enough. We'll take it. Now there's a little alleyway here to the left of Bar Moonshine. Don't forget to walk back here, guys, because this has one of my favorite and most unique dining locations you'll find in any singular theme park on the planet. This is Le Goblet Noir. This is so cool, okay? When you first see this location, there's not even menus outside. It doesn't look like a dining location at all. It's a rare spot that's almost like a speakeasy inside of a theme park where you have to really earn it to find the actual sit-down location. So this is Le Goblet Noir. Walk inside. When you first walk in, you're gonna see, oh look, it's just a fireplace. What a nice little room. Cool, let's take a photo. But no, look at this little walkway. Let's walk down here. Let's see what's going on here. Uh-oh, what's next, Jared? Who knows? And here's some drink locations way back here in Goblet Noir. Now, you might think, okay, now that's it, right? That's where it ends. Nope, still not over. Still not over. Keep walking. You'll continue the walkway and you'll find yourself in the dining location of Le Goblet Noir. Hello.
Bonjour. Bonjour, friends.
How are you? Thank you. And here we are. Lots of open tables all over the place. Look at the theming in here. It's just so awesome. I'm telling you guys, Le Goblet Noir, although Isle of Berk might be my favorite land in Epic Universe, I think Le Goblet Noir is my favorite dining location because it's just so unique. It's literally hidden inside of its own theme park, which is just cool. You got a wine cellar themed room, a bunch bigger tables right here. It's just super, super unique. Brian, I'm not sure if you and Morgan came back here, but put it next on the list for your next trip to Epic Universe. For any of you guys watching, do not forget to check out Le Goblet Noir. Now, as you actually sit down at any of these tables too, you will see, again, this is how you order all of your food. You got the barcode right there, and that's how you go about ordering anything. Literally anything. So, yeah, pretty cool. Now, I need a cup of water, so I'm gonna go back to these fine people serving up Harry Potter themed beverages. See if I can get myself a cup of water over here. I'm not sure, honestly. Hello. Can I just get a cup of water?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you so much. Look at this. That is the Wizarding World of Harry Potter's special edition cup. But yeah, you can have your water right out of that. And there you go, guys. Le Goblet Noir. I've never seen this place before. It's pretty dang cool. Doesn't look like much, but it's like literally a whole like jump. It's like a maze in here. It's awesome. I hope, personally, I hope they never ever change how this works. The fact that it's hidden. Now, there are some talking paintings over here.
That sounds like a monk. Oh, I think you're talking about the demiguise.
Exactly, yeah.
Yes, in the Wizarding world, we call it demiguise.
Oh, demiguise.
Look at this guy.
Yes, it's a wonderful creature. And did you know, I'm actually sort of kindred with them because the demiguises can also have divination powers.
They will full-blown talk to you.
Yes, so when their eyes light up blue, I believe, that means they're having a premonition.
What is upstairs? I have no idea.
Yes, so I myself just close my eyes. They don't change color.
But why are there chairs on the wall? What's going on there? All the frames. I don't know what's going on back here.
I
It's an
think you'd have
interesting,
to talk to the
interesting
shopkeeper
section.
about that, unfortunately. I think they only allow me to go to dinner.
Now, I also want to be able to walk inside of Le Café des Serene, because as cool as Le Goblet Noir is, and like obviously Le Café des Serene is not necessarily as hidden as Goblet Noir, but that does not make this dining location any less cool. Again, I've talked to you guys about this before, how
Look at these.
you will see this is where you can get yourself a butterbeer crepe. Now we got some Disney and Universal YouTube royalty here, actually on the live stream over there. You guys might be spotting Molly from Mammoth Club filming a YouTube video. She's one of the biggest Disney and Universal theme park vloggers on the planet. So, pretty cool. We're walking into Le Café des Serene right here. There it is. There's the exterior of the restaurant. Let's walk inside, shall we? The cool thing about this location is, again, kind of tricks you in terms of your immersion. As you walk in here, It's gorgeous inside, right? I mean, look at how pretty it is. But you'll see, you gotta almost walk through the wooden section and then make this big turn. And then boom. Again, another walk-up sort of drink location where you can get that classic butterbeer, pumpkin juice, and all sorts of items like that. And then also plenty of tables throughout. Same sort of setup, guys. You can scan the code right at your table, and then they'll bring you the food and drinks right there. So, pretty cool. Very, very cool. But of course, they also have all your classic Harry Potter themed drinks. Your classic butterbeer, frozen butterbeer, sorts of things like that. I'll show you a little bit of the menu just so you guys can take a look. This is the item to get here, though. The butterbeer crepe. It's shortbread, cookie butter, Bavarian cream, beer, which is butterbeer, cream, strawberries, butterbeer drizzle, and a shortbread cookie garnish. And yes, here are lots of other dining options as well. I've heard the quiche Lorraine is quite good. And several of the items are quite good, so pretty cool. Deanna, it's not very busy tonight, is it, huh? Yeah, not very busy. Not a ton of people in any of the restaurants or locations that we've been walking around. Ooh, it just got dark. What's going on? Did I just imagine that? Or did the lights just kind of dim a little bit? Whatever. I'm pretty sure that happened. And here we go. Let's walk back out. Pretty cool though, guys, how immersive it is in here. It looks absolutely incredible. Of course, Deanna, no problem at all. Don't forget to look up as you're walking out of the ministry, because you can see this phoenix. And also the hand holding the wand straight up in the air, pointing right at the phoenix. Yeah, Sarah, the butterbeer crepes. Oh man, absolutely delicious. So amazing. Now again, guys, Epic Universe is open until 9 p.m. and that is when that big fountain show typically occurs, right at 9 p.m., right when the park is closing. So we will be staying here all the way until the end and watching that big fountain show to conclude the night. Thank you to everybody who's been tuned in so far today, everybody who tuned in to the TikTok live stream, and then people who have been watching the YouTube live stream. Feels like I've been with you all day. And I pretty much have, so. Let me tell you, I am excited to show off Epic Universe at nighttime. However, Nintendo, Super Nintendo World at night, I think is actually my favorite of all of them. No, Georgia, I have not done a walkthrough of the hotel yet, actually. Here's another little merch stand as you walk out of ministry. But speaking of that hotel, here it is. This is Helios Grand Hotel that we're looking at right here. Pretty cool. By the way, in case anybody's wondering, Jared, what do you look like? I've always wondered. Well, many of you guys already know. Hello, how are you? This is me, I'm Jared. Just wanted to introduce myself to anybody who might be new here tonight. I'm sorry I don't look more attractive, okay? Trust me. I have to apologize to my wife for this all the time. Let's continue. Tammy, I love staying there. That's awesome. Yeah, I've always wanted to stay there at the Helios Grand Hotel. I really have. It's on my bucket list for sure. That's hilarious, Ariana. There's an even better look at the Helios. I've debated on exactly what I intend to do for my 30th birthday this December. And one of the options is definitely staying at the Helios Grand, so we'll see. Now, one thing that really brings out the best of the center of Epic Universe is the fountains. Check out this fountain right here. It's absolutely amazing. Hello, Denise, how are you? Again, we will come back to the fountain later on. But yeah, look at that. Here's a look at the very epic fountain here in Epic Universe. Again, they do a nighttime show on this fountain, so I'm excited to show that to you guys later. You can see the Kronos in the distance as well. Doing great, thanks for asking, Denise. Next up on our walking tour, guys, is going to be Dark Universe. For any of you guys who like all things spooky, you're going to love visiting Dark Universe. So let's go check it out. And before we actually walk in a Dark Universe, you will actually see straight ahead the Blue Dragon. This is one of several actual sit-down dining locations inside of Epic Universe. It's mostly Asian food and Asian fare, but regardless, it's very cool from the looks of it. It looks very cool inside. So, having said that, let's take a quick little peek inside, even if we're not going to eat. What's up, Jason? Yeah, I love the switch up. Yeah. Had to do a little bit of a... Have to mix it up a little bit. Allows you guys to put it up on your TVs. And it's a little bit more clear from what I'm understanding. A lot of people are telling me how much more clear these streams are. So yeah, this is Blue Dragon. We're gonna take a little walk inside just to check and see what it looks like. And the very fun thing for you and for I is I have actually not walked in here yet. So everything I'm about to see, I'm seeing for the first time, just like you guys. Thank you. Wow, very cool. First of all, look at all the light lit up signs. Very, very cool. There is an indoor bar as well. So it looks like there is seating. Even if you don't have a reservation or you can't get in, you can actually sit at the indoor bar. There's also seating at an outdoor bar as well. It looks like they have these big trees inside too. And the floating lanterns. Yeah, Sky, that's, I got a new gimbal, so that's what I'm using tonight. Pretty cool, guys, though. I mean, seriously. The lighting and the ambiance is very cool in here. I can't So yeah, Blue Dragon. We still have 2 full portals to walk around. Plus we gotta do a little lap when it's completely dark. And we gotta watch the fountain. So a lot of stream left in us for the next hour and a half. But again, big thank you to everybody who's been in here so far. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the YouTube live stream. I know we typically go live on TikTok, but I've been trying to mix it up a little bit, and Brian and I have been working very hard to add bonus content and additional content for all of you guys. If you're new to the YouTube channel specifically, please consider subscribing. We'll be doing more of these live streams on the YouTube channel. We also post ride POVs, show POVs, land tours, ambiance videos, vlogs. Posted a video podcast for a while, working on bringing that back as well. So a lot of cool stuff. Now here we are, outside of Dark Universe, where you can see, as you can see, it says, "It's alive! It's alive!" Pretty cool. Let's walk inside, guys, for our next portal tour on this walk around Universal's Epic Universe. Check it out. I do love right away, by the way, once you're walking into this one, I do love the purple. Like, that's awesome. It's so spooky, guys. Look at this. It's got the lightning everywhere. Like, this is wild. Spooky. Sarah said this is my aesthetic. That's funny. Here we are, guys. Right away. This village is known as the Village of Darkmoor. So, it's a very spooky village indeed. You see all the graves and statues as soon as you walk in. You got a little skeleton in a cage over there too. It's incredibly little spooky. It's incredibly spooky, and the vibes are great. Hey Jay, it's Nicky Dicky Talkie. You're on my TV. You're just like Brad Pitt. Thank you. Look at me, Brad Pitt. Ben Day said this is Kirk's favorite land. I don't blame him. It's pretty cool. I don't blame him at all. And as you can see, the actual name of the land is Darkmoor. So let's walk in, shall we? Have you tried Monsters Unchained? I have tried Monsters Unchained, but I did Monsters Unchained single rider. So I want to experience it the way it was intended. Single rider is cool, but they kind of just throw you on the ride towards the end. Now, before we walk around Dark Universe, I want to talk about a few locations. First of all, right over here, the Monster Makeup Experience. This is where you can actually get your face painted. There's a lot of different options. So let's look at a few of these different options for you guys. Hello. For you guys to get your face painted. Here's a couple different options for you guys, all right? Check this out. Frankenstein. Kids versions of Frankenstein, The Bride of Frankenstein, Dracula, Wolfman, Creature from the Black Lagoon, all sorts of different options. Pretty cool. Thank you. There's a little bit of a peek inside. And also attached to this is the Dr. Septimus Pretorius Scientific Oddities for sale. Check it out. This is your primary store location. And look, where the monocane is actually the cup with the monocane, you can actually buy one in here. Pretty cool. Hello, Sanaya. Good evening to you. Little test tubes too. Bags, t-shirts, short sleeve button downs. Very cool. Lounge flies. I mean, there's a lot to see in here. Sarah, this store can take all my money. I think it's going to, Sarah. I think it's going to. So yeah, you get that peek into the attached makeup side. This is where the makeup chairs are done and where everybody gets their makeup done. Pretty cool. They have costumes inside of here too. It's just cool in here, guys. It's very cool. Here we are. Now we are more closer to the absolute center of Darkmoor. Now Darkmoor is very immersive. There are several characters that wander around, including you can find yourself the Invisible Man. You can also find yourself the Bride of Frankenstein for meet and greet. Violinists, all sorts of different cool things. This is Das Steakhouse. This is yet another dining location that you can find while you're in here. And I believe Caitlin said it in the comments, but right now with the gray clouds, the vibes in here are pretty immaculate. This is about as good of a time as there is to walk through this land. And as you can see straight ahead, this is where that castle is. The Frankenstein Manor, rather. This is where that attraction is. Monsters Unchained. Only a 15-minute wait for this one. Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein Experiment is an incredible attraction, guys. You have to try this one if you've never done it before. One of the most revolutionary rides you'll ever have the joy of going on. It's absolutely incredible. Look. Whoa. Look at that, guys. The electricity and the pulse going on, that's so cool. Whoa! Super, super cool.
Let's do Franklin.
To my left, by the way, this is the Wolfman coaster. A pretty simple coaster, but it does spin. Nothing absolutely spectacular about it, but it is fun, and a lot of families and kids will most likely enjoy that one right there. Now, don't sleep on this little food stand up ahead. Of course, I'm going to show you the Burning Blade Tavern. We got to show you the Burning Blade Tavern, but before we get there, there is this little food stand back here, and I definitely don't want you guys to miss out on it, because there's a couple cool items here. Specifically, the cinnamon donuts. which I believe might be what we're gonna try here this evening. Technically, they're called warm-hearted cinnamon bites. So let's give them a try, shall we?
I thought I knew that one. I thought I did. What can I do for you?
Can I do the cinnamon bites?
How's it going?
Good, how are
Am I
you?
on camera?
Technically, yes.
Oh, okay.
But I can move it.
No, you're good. Just like, I like to know.
No, I hear you. I get it. Yes. Take a AP discount. Thank you. Appreciate you. Here we go, guys. Here are these cinnamon bites. They're like miniature donuts, and they come with this icing on top. And I can't lie to you, they look fantastic. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. So let's go give these a try. Look at that. Not too bad at all. Little barrel right here too. But back here, you will find there are some Coca-Cola Freestyle machines too for you guys to use. But let's go check out the Burning Blade Tavern. Now this windmill does light up on fire every 15 minutes, roughly. So that's awesome, Jennifer. Thank you for watching. Caitlin says they're so good. That's awesome. That's good to know. Yeah, I'm excited to try them. What's up?
We just came just in time. It's about to come to 5.
About to? Cool. I'm told it is about to catch on fire here momentarily. You hear the music? That means it's coming. Oh, cool. Thank you. This team member said this is a great camera angle, so I'm going to stay right here. Here we go. Whoa! Fire! That is so cool. So cool, guys. So cool. Wow. Pretty impressive. Still doesn't really get old. The fact that there's actually a tavern that has a windmill that literally lights up on fire. I mean, I don't know what you want from a spot, but that's pretty dang cool. Doesn't get all that much cooler than that, right? Now I'm on the outside of the Burning Blade Tavern, by the way. Located right over here. This is the mobile order pickup window. If you guys are ever looking to mobile order food from this location. Having said that, speaking of food, I am gonna eat at least some of this. Wow. I'm impressed. These are legit. I do wish mine were a little bit more warm, but they are legit. Yeah, Magda, I'm really excited to walk around a little bit more at nighttime. I will have to come back to it at night. Sarah says, I can't wait to try the burning cheddar bites. Yeah, the cheddar bites are delicious. Can't lie to you, I have tried a lot of the food here at the Burning Blade Tavern, and I'm thoroughly impressed with all of it. Like, if you guys like baked potatoes, they do a loaded baked potato here, and it's pretty incredible. I'm also going to walk inside here in just a moment, so have no fear. Cinnamon bites, absolutely worth it. Can confirm. All right. Hello. Can I just get a cup of water?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You got a kidney to pay for that?
You know what? I'm gonna lose one if I don't have one, so.
Listen, that's okay. Igor takes all sort of body donations.
Perfect.
Just don't lose it here, please, because
Okay.
I don't know what to do with that.
All right, you got it.
Of course.
Have a good one. Donut rating out of 10. I would say an 8.3. However, it could easily be an 8.8, 8.9 if those things were piping hot. Sadly, they were not. They were pretty cold, which was a bummer. So, nonetheless, I'm sure they're delicious when they're fresh, is what I'm saying. So this is the interior of the Burning Blade Tavern. Look at how cool it is in here, guys. Pretty incredible. You're good. As you can see, back here on the actual wall, they got different monster heads. And the drinks are super unique in here too. This case right here where they present certain cocktails. And of course, again, this very cool drink right here called a monocane. Yeah, the tavern is so cool, isn't it, Brian? Ariana says you're on my TV. I know, you guys are so funny. So many of you guys are telling me you've put the stream on your television, which I'm so happy to hear that. Again, it is definitely a perk of being able to enjoy a YouTube live stream is the fact that you can put it up on your TV. So. Well, I'm happy you get to watch, Renee. Thanks for being here. Again, big thank you to every single one of you guys who have been watching here this evening. This is only our second ever YouTube live stream, so we're still figuring this out as we go. But the truth is, I'm just grateful. Even if we had 4 viewers, I'd be super, super grateful. But the fact that we have 108 of you guys in there right now, I'm extremely grateful for that. So thank you to everybody who's been watching tonight. Everybody who watched earlier this morning. It's awesome. Say hello. This is where the entrance to the Curse of the Werewolf is. Curse of the Werewolf is that more family style coaster, things of that nature. So not a super intense coaster, but it does spin. That's cool. Tracy. Sarah says, was looking forward to this stream. It's been awesome. That's awesome, Sarah. I've been trying to give you guys essentially a full tour of Epic Universe here tonight. Specifically more at dusk. And pretty soon here, we're getting very close to evening. So, which makes me happy because I was trying very hard to save Super Nintendo World for last. Why, you might ask? Well, guys, it's in my opinion that Super Nintendo World looks the best at nighttime out of the portals. Sadia says the YouTube live is so cool, you should do it more often. Yeah, we definitely plan to do more of them. What's up, Sam? How you doing? Thanks for watching. Did you put me up on the TV so you and Becca can watch? Here we go, guys. The next land on our tour is going to be none other than Super Nintendo World. But there's a few dining locations I want to talk about before we actually get over there. And yes, I'm kind of stalling a little bit. And the only reason I'm stalling a little bit is because, again, I want Super Nintendo World to be a thing for us at nighttime. Trust me, it's awesome at night. You feel like you're here? That's the whole point, Sam, isn't it? But it is cool that you guys have been saying you've been putting me up on the TV and it's like super, super crystal clear. Tracy, nice. It's like you're watching TV. It's like you're watching a movie. Let's talk about a few dining locations first. First of all, Frosty Moon. Right across from Pizza Moon. It makes sense, the name, right? Frosty Moon is where you guys can get some ice cream. This is an ice cream shop here in Celestial Park. Now, secondly, a bar, a tiki bar in Celestial Park. I wonder what we could name that. Well, I have an idea. How about Celestial Tiki Bar? Celesti Tiki. Celestiki? I don't know. Whatever. The point is, it's a tiki bar here in Celestial Park, so I'll show you exactly what more of the menu actually looks like. And they do have some pretty cool mocktails here that are priced at a much more reasonable price than you would think. Celestiki is the actual name of it, though. Very cool cocktails here.
Can you grab your ID for me?
You can get frozen cocktails here too. Mudslides, pina coladas, margaritas. So. And lo and behold, the fountain is going off. Tracy says, I vote when you do HHN, it's on YouTube. Oh boy, Tracy, I don't know. Do they have Mai Tais? They have a drink that's pretty similar to a Mai Tai, Anna. There we go. Here's a little glimpse of this fountain show. Again, guys, it's gonna look a lot cooler when we watch the 9 p.m. one. But here's a little glimpse. Sam, I just filmed during the break. We'll just film more. I haven't stopped, man. There hasn't been any stopping. Not today. Pretty cool, guys, isn't it? This is incredible. That's hilarious, Sarah. Hey, look, Sam, I'm trying out here. I'm trying. Again, big thank you to everybody who joined our Patreon today. A lot of people joined our Patreon today. If you guys want to go check us out on Patreon, we have 3 different memberships and we do monthly giveaways. This month's giveaway is a toothless popcorn bucket. The toothless popcorn bucket. It's pretty cool. I actually posted a photo of what it looks like on the Patreon, so. Celestiki, indeed, Leia. Another dining location that you guys will want to see while we're over here is right here. The Oak and Star Tavern. There's a number of cool restaurants located throughout Celestial Park. And this is another one right here. They do a lot of barbecue. And it's a barbecue and brew house, so a lot of beers and barbecue here at the Oak and Star Tavern. Pretty cool though inside. Let me show you a little bit about what the interior actually looks like. I think you guys will be a big fan. And I will tell you this, they also have a brunch, which is freaking awesome. I love a good brunch. Also, you do not have to order the style that we've been talking about, like at the table. You can order over here at the counter. They have the drink menu right over here. And they got the platters, lots of meats, handhelds, salads, banana puddings, sticky cake. Pretty cool. It's a very cool vibe in here. I can't lie. Let me show you where the actual big oak tree is supposed to be represented. They have a stage in here too. They also have a bar for those trying to go sit at the bar, walk up to the bar. Oh, apologies. A lot of interior dining in here too. So, yet another dining location for you guys to check out when you do visit Epic Universe. Eventually, the bigger that Explore Orlando grows, and the more Patreon members we get, and the more support we get, the more we will be able to do things like a lot of dining reviews for you all, which will be cool. I have a dream to eventually do a dining review for every single restaurant here at Epic Universe. We are walking into Super Nintendo World next. That young man was extremely excited to to skip and dance and be on the live stream while doing it. So I hope you enjoyed his very nice moves. Again, guys, the next portal we're entering is Super Nintendo World. I will say, from a visual standpoint, Super Nintendo World could be the most amazing out of all of them. It's incredible. Will absolutely blow you away with how immersive it is, how much is actually going on all at the same time. It's just really, really incredible. And you can see that portal entrance right in the distance. Also, the Constellation Carousel right over here. That is that carousel ride. Very pretty carousel. Another dining location that has become quite popular, Pizza Moon. The pizza here is actually very good. I'm genuinely impressed. For quick service theme park pizza, I didn't have super high expectations, but I will tell you the pizza here, quite good. So yeah, go check it out. And now, for the main event, Super Nintendo World. Let's go check it out, guys. Of course, this exterior and this one-liner is "Here we go! It's a me, a Mario!" So let's walk in. Of course, the green entryway when it comes to the actual portal itself, too. Could be one of the absolute coolest portals and entryways. I mean, look at this. This is crazy. Here we go, guys. Super Nintendo World in the evening. Thanks, Jan and Bobby. Thanks for popping by. Having a great day indeed. Wow. Look at this, guys. So incredible. It's hard to describe just how cool this is. If you're a Super Nintendo fan at all, this place is just gonna blow you away. The detail in here is just spectacular. It really is. One of the things that just blows me away while you're walking around in here is just how much is actually moving. All the coins, all the animatronics all over the place. It's really incredible. And again, guys, at nighttime, which thankfully a lot of these lights are lit up, it's really, really cool. Those animatronics up above, so cool. Yeah, 100% Jan and Bobby. That's why I kind of saved this for this portion of the night. Yeah, when it's lit up like this, it is just so amazing. to your left, all these different mushrooms, and up above. I mean, look at this. This is just so crazy. Interactive it is. It's really mind-blowing. Straight ahead is Bowser's Castle. This is where the Mario Kart attraction is. A 35-minute wait for this one right now. Not too bad at all. Earlier, it was a 110-minute wait, so it's definitely gone down quite a bit. Also, while you guys are walking around, do not forget to utilize these. Might not look like much, guys, but when you actually look through it, let's see if I can show you. You see, look, they have interactive viewing all throughout. You see? Literally, the little missiles going off, the flying Yoshis. It's all happening. Only when you actually use these viewfinders. So I definitely had to point that out to you guys. It's very, very cool. And yeah, let's continue onwards. Another store over here, Mario Motors. There's also a popcorn stand over here, Turbo Boost Treats, where you can get not only popcorn, but very cool popcorn buckets sold here too. Like the Superstar popcorn bucket, the Mario Kart popcorn bucket. You can also get your souvenir bucket refills at a cheaper price. And just regular popcorns. I know, Caitlin, isn't it cool how cool all this is? It's really impressive. Mario Motors is another one of those Super Nintendo World stores. There's several of these throughout the park. Mario and Luigi. Carousel's awesome at nighttime. It's good to know. Jana Bobby, yeah, I want to go over there in a little bit, take a look at it. We're gonna walk downstairs next because we still gotta make it over to Donkey Kong Country. Yeah, Tracy, Universal definitely outdid themselves with Epic Universe. You just look at this, Princess Peach Castle. They do meet and greets down here on the bottom floor. Got the entry to Yoshi's Adventure over here to the left. 15-minute wait for this one.
Please stay clear of the trail. Once again, your Yoshi will begin moving immediately.
And this is Toadstool Cafe. Primary dining location here. And yeah, Yoshi's Adventure is straight ahead. There's also the One Up Factory. One Up Factory straight ahead. That is really the biggest of all the Super Nintendo World stores. is Donkey Kong Country, guys. We're gonna walk into here next. Yeah, Themes and Screams. I gotta try the Donkey Kong float for sure at some point. I have not tried it yet. Here we are, Donkey Kong Country. For the most part, Tracy, tried my best. Do as much as I could. Do they have any character appearances in this area? Well, Jennifer, they definitely do a Donkey Kong meet and greet. But ever since Epic Universe opened, it's kind of been off and on. Whoa, look at that. That cool animatronic. Jared, my kid's husband and dog are watching this on TV. This is so awesome. Thank you. Of course, Bree. There's a rhinoceros that'll pop out. Halfway. Yeah, I agree with you, Caitlin. That is very cool immersion. I didn't even really think about that. Outside of Minecart Madness now, Single Riders is currently at capacity. And this one is a 90-minute wait. Now, this attraction is extremely cool. If you guys haven't yet seen this attraction or been on this attraction, it's incredibly cool. This is a roller coaster that essentially makes it seem like it's actually skipping tracks, even when it's not. So, pretty sweet. That scooter was flying by, yeah. Jennifer, honestly, like, one thing is, there's a lot of people on scooters around the theme parks that will just full blast it, just go as fast as humanly possible. It always makes me nervous. Yoshi's Snack Bar over here, by the way. Pretty cute. This one wasn't open for a long time, but they sell a red shell calzone, Italian meat sauce and mozzarella cheese, a green shell calzone filled with vegan Italian sausage, marinara, and vegan mozzarella cheese, and also Yoshi smoothie. There's either mango or apple melon. So pretty cool. And don't forget, without your actual power-up bands, this isn't gonna work. This is what happens when you... They basically say, deny, deny. That's funny, Bree. No, I am not the hiccup actor. I just sound like him, I guess.
Anyways, I just wanted to know.
Leah says, I'm late. How's it going? It's going great. You've been checking out Epic Universe in the evening. Bree, I believe they go for about $80. But don't quote me on that. Now, there is a Super Nintendo World store located right outside of Super Nintendo World because even with all that merch in there, there still wasn't enough merch. So we will go inside of this store right here. But first, I want to show you a very cool fountain. And you might think, Jared, who cares? It's just a fountain. But look at this, guys. The coins are actually spinning in the fountain. Not to mention, you'll see Mario here too. There he is. It's me, I'm Mario. Yes, this store is absolutely filled. $45 for power bands? Okay, there we go. I think I mixed it up with the price for the new wands. Those are like $85 new wands, so yeah. I don't know, guys. It's been about a 13-hour day. I'm sorry if my brain ain't working. All right. This store right here. Another Super Nintendo World merchandise store.
You like that one, Scott?
Garrett said, Jared finally made it to YouTube Live after TikTok this morning. Loving it. This is awesome. Happy you're here, Garrett. Thanks for watching. Yeah, as you walk into the Super Nintendo World merchandise store. Stream, by the way, I'm going back to Epic on Monday. Can't wait. That's awesome. Great stream. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate you. $45. There you go. There you see, they have all sorts of stuffed animals and mugs and cups, sippers. These sippers right here is pretty cool. Toad sippers. Yeah, lots of mugs, t-shirts. There you go. See the ground, which is pretty cool in here. The ground, the tiles. No problem, Brooke. Thanks for watching. The tiles even themed. But let me show you a cool little reference. I'm sure you've seen other pages talk about this. But as you walk into this next room over here, there's actually references to all the Nintendo World characters. You got Toad right here. But as you look up, see, I don't know how far up this thing will even point, but we're gonna try it. There's Link. Indeed. From Zelda. And lots of other Nintendo characters. Look at that, Princess Peach. All sorts of different characters right here on the windows. So, also up above here, a full banner. That's actually a tapestry. Awesome, Brooke. Have a wonderful time. I know, Kaylin. The Zelda reference, of course, is a reference that will make lots of people excited. before for any Epic Universe expansions down the line. So that'll be cool. High five, Yoshi. Boom. Alrighty. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, guys. Again, the big nighttime version of the fountain show should be beginning around 9 p.m. I don't even know what time it is, to be honest with you. I can't even tell you. But I'm pretty certain it's getting close to 8:30 p.m. So we will be coming up on that fountain show in the evening here shortly. I know Helios at nighttime does look gorgeous, doesn't it? And I know we've chatted about this, got a few comments about it. And check this out, the Constellation Carousel, right over here. A 25-minute wait for this one. But it is really known as the most gorgeous carousel you'll find at any theme park. So, pretty cool. And look at Helios Grand Hotel in the evening, guys. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Stunning. Thanks for the time check, guys. Appreciate you. Well, let's go take a look at the carousel. Even if we're not riding, we can stand here at the exit and watch it go by. Nighttime is absolutely spectacular. This is very, very cool, guys. Look at how pretty this is. Definitely gorgeous, guys. Pretty spectacular. Helios Grand Hotel at nighttime just looks utterly extraordinary, and I'm very much so looking forward to seeing what it looks like here with the fountain show actually going on. We'll go take a little bit of a closer glimpse while we're waiting for the show to start. So much better at night, especially when it's completely dark. Yeah, you were definitely right, Jan. You were definitely right. I like how these fountains are like always going, by the way. Yeah, Bowie Stardust, you just keep pushing off your sleep, huh? You're funny. Thanks for watching though, man. Appreciate you. Got it, Lene. But is your name Lene or Jennifer? I don't know, I can't tell. Only if Epic could extend till midnight. I know, I hear that. Hear that completely. A lot of people are going and sitting down over by the actual fountain. Kind of making sure they get a good spot for the fountain show. But check this out, guys. This view right here, the Helios Grand Hotel, this fountain, this looks like something out of a dream. or like something out of a commercial you see for a vacation that you just think you can just never afford or never be able to pull off. This is kind of what that looks like to me. It's absolutely amazing. Very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. Now, I told you earlier, I wanted to go back and see Burke at nighttime before the show starts. So we will be going over to go see Burke, and then we will come back for the 9 p.m. showing of the fountain show. All right? Michael, what's up? Michael will journey together. Epic indeed, Brian. Michael said better late than never. Yeah, you know what? You're here, okay? That's what matters. It's going great. Thanks for asking, Michael. Great to have you here. It's been nothing short of an epic day, Michael. We're going into the Dark Universe portal. I've already been in there, but I have not gone at nighttime yet tonight. But yes, I have gone in there. It was like dusk. I'm gonna walk back towards Burke. Because now with the fire everywhere, I do want to see how cool it looks with the fire lit up and everything. You must be exhausted. This was a full day. Yeah, I went live on TikTok for 6 hours, YouTube for 3 hours, and then I did some filming for 3 hours. It's about a 13-hour day of theme park content. Definitely a 10 to 12 mile walking day, but that's all right, you know? I love what I do. Makes it easier when the long days happen, you know? And I could complain, but no one's listening, you know? So I don't believe in complaining. I believe in complaining to yourself, maybe your wife if you have to. Charlie said, I made it before the end of the day. What's up, Charlie? Welcome in to the YouTube stream. Let me show you something, guys. Look, the Atlantic. Look at this at nighttime. This is spectacular. You can actually see the sign all lit up. And with the fountains, this looks spectacular. I gotta show you guys this. Look. Isn't this cool? Like, you can see the Kronos in the distance. That's where the entry to Epic is. And then you can see the Atlantic sign right there. Plus the fountains. Thanks for all the kind comments, by the way, guys. I appreciate you all. I don't know. Atlantic dining hall at night looks spectacular. Yeah, Themes and Screams. I love the new How to Train Your Dragon. Charlie said 40 more days until I'm walking around Epic. I'm happy for you, Charlie. I would say I'd come over and meet you, Charlie. But you're coming down here right when my baby is due, so it'll be a little difficult. But we'll try. We'll try. Either way, I'm looking forward to you having a good time. We, my friends, have our dragons. Let's walk in to Isle of Burke at nighttime. I'm hoping the fire, the torches are lit up, and it looks nothing short of spectacular at nighttime. I'm just gonna get a quick peek. By the way, guys, I don't intend to spend too much time in here, just because, again, I do want to be back at 9 for the fountain show. But check it out. You guys ready? The fire's not even on. What the heck? Why would they have the fire torches on all day and then turn it off at nighttime? It's a bit confusing to me, I'll tell you that. But At least some of the lights on. Caitlin said Jared's hiccup is pretty solid. Yeah. Hey everybody, it's Hiccup. We are, you know, here at Burke. Here you go, look. It's Burke without the fire torches on, which is a disappointment, but that's okay. Still pretty nonetheless. I know, Lauren, so beautiful, isn't it? It's so beautiful. I really don't hear a difference between you and Hiccup. That's funny. What's up, Yasmin? You found the chat. What's going on? What's going on, Emily? So happy to have so many of you guys in here tonight. It's great to have you all here. What a vibe indeed. It's Burke at night. Such a bummer that the fire torches aren't on, because they were on literally all day. So, yeah, that's a bummer. But hey, what are you gonna do? I think what I will do, though, guys, is I probably will try to take a peek into every single portal outside of Nintendo, because we saw Nintendo at night. But I'm trying to circle back to show these other portals in the evening. Walk over towards, can you do an impersonation of Donkey from Shrek? Yes. It's not very good, but I can. Here goes nothing. Here's Donkey from Shrek. Hey, what's going on? I'm Donkey. Sorry, that was Italian Donkey. No, here's Donkey from Shrek. Oh, you're a girl dragon. I mean, of course you're a girl dragon. Sing it with me, Shrek. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Let's go over here. We got to go see Stardust Racers. And on top of that, we will take a quick little peek into Ministry of Magic at nighttime. Yeah, Clara, I'll try to take a quick gander into monsters as well. In the morning, I'm making waffles. This gonna be great. We gonna stay up late, swapping bandit stores, and in the morning, I'm making waffles. LOL, your kid is gonna love having you as a dad. Thank you for saying that. It means a lot to me. Giving you guys some Stardust Racers views at nighttime. Pretty spectacular. Pretty spectacular. Let's go take a quick little gander inside of Ministry of Magic at nighttime. What is it? I believe it's like 8:40 now. We're getting close to 8:40. So again, guys, once it hits 9 o'clock, I want to be able to show you guys the fountain show. Would you consider maybe doing the Jennifer Coolidge impression? You know, I've never done the Jennifer Coolidge impression on the YouTube stream, but fine, you know, whatever. It's been a 13-hour day at Epic Universe content. I might as well. Oh my god. Oh, feels like the 4th of July. Makes me want a hot dog real bad. There you go. There's Jennifer Coolidge on the YouTube live stream, making her debut on the Explore Orlando YouTube. All right, let's go take a gander into Ministry of Magic. I don't have my stickers here. I know. So many of you guys probably feel lost without your subscriber stickers, huh? There's the Stardust Racers sign at nighttime, all lit up. Pretty cool. You have about 20 minutes left until the show, so I have time to keep walking into all these different lands. My son asked for a Hiccup impression. Oh, hey, Breeze, son. This is Hiccup. You know, over in Massachusetts, you know, they have deer and squirrels, but here in Burke, we have dragons. All right, let's walk into Ministry of Magic. Let me tell you something about this ministry. It do be magical. It do be magical. We already checked it out, obviously, on this stream, but I want to showcase all of the lands, at least rather quickly, just so you guys can see it in the complete evening, because it's very, very gorgeous in the evening. Let me show you how lit up and cool it looks. Here we are, Ministry of Magic at nighttime. All the lights up on the buildings. Very, very spectacular. Looks pretty incredible, doesn't it, guys? Look at how pretty. Look at how pretty it looks. We got some Harry Potter students here. We're literally following Harry Potter students around. And here's the Cirque Arcanus show right here. Look at this at nighttime, guys. Look at how pretty it is. Isn't this gorgeous? Ooh, stunning, stunning. Sure is pretty. It really looks like a small city. I know, it does, doesn't it? It does look like a small city in here. Again, the details of this land are pretty incredible. I did just want to take a big, quick second, by the way, once again, just to say thank you to every single person who's tuned in today. And when I say today, I mean today. We started live streaming at 9 a.m. this morning on the TikTok page. We're still live now at almost 9 p.m. now on the YouTube channel. To every single person who watched today, gave us a follow, subscribed, sent gifts on the TikTok, has supported our travel agency, our business. I just cannot say thank you enough to every single one of you guys. As I stand here in a nearly empty Ministry of Magic towards the very end of what can only be described as the longest day we've had so far with Explore Orlando content, I just really want to make sure you guys all know how grateful I am for you guys sticking around. It makes it a lot easier to get through the long days when I have a whole group of people watching and enjoying it and everything like that. So you guys are awesome, and I'm super, super grateful. Thanks, Sarah, Bree, and Rachie, and Leia. Appreciate all of you guys. Of course, Ariana. Of course. It was worth it. It was definitely worth it. Of course, Letitia, thanks for watching. And Yasmin and Caitlin, I appreciate all of you guys for watching. It means a lot. Should only have about 15 minutes until the fountain show. Thanks, Sonia. That was very, very kind of you to say. And I'll tell you what, guys. I will show you a peek in a dark universe at nighttime, and then we will post up for the fountain show. And that's where the day will end, and the stream will end. No, the rain didn't last too long, Caitlin. Did not last too long. 8:47. Thanks for the time check. It's hard for me to check the time when I'm live on here, so. Catching the very end, appreciate. Hope you had an amazing night. Thanks, Vicky. Appreciate you. Little nighttime look at the Helios Grand Hotel. Thanks, Leia. Of course. Happy to do it for you. The views from the Helios. Pretty spectacular at nighttime. We do have a good crowd already forming up for the nighttime show. Not sure what kind of amazing seat we'll have, at least with Helios behind it, but I'll try my best. Watch your lives all day while driving. Really helped with the road rage. That's hilarious, Yasmin. Well, first of all, please do not look too much at the phone while, you know, driving a vehicle. But I do appreciate the support. I just want you to be safe for yourself and for others. Hey, look, light up ground. Isn't that cool? Whew. Again, guys, quick little glance in a dark universe at night. I'll show you Frankenstein's Manor. Look at, by the way, look at Blue Dragon at nighttime. That's funny, Sarah. Yeah, Blue Dragon at night looks spectacular, by the way. Look at how cool that does look. Super, super cool. And yes, the fountain show we will be watching all together here very soon, guys. Just doing one quick little look inside of Dark Universe at nighttime. Then I walk over to the fountain show, and then I faint officially to end the live stream. Actually, it's gonna be a great way. We're gonna go out with a bang. I'm just kidding. No, but that is where the live stream will end. For the record, it'll just end much more smoother than that. Pedro says this is so cool. It is, isn't it? Nighttime at Epic Universe. So cool. This is Dark Universe. Deep purple. Ooh. spooky. Of course, Kimberly, you can always go back and rewatch this too. Again, guys, the TikTok live stream gets reposted, or it gets posted on the page and stays up forever. So you can always come back and watch it tomorrow and relive the whole thing. Look at that, Frankenstein's Manor. Look at the vibes in here, guys. Very spooky. Look, a violinist. This scary violinist. Spooky, scary violinist. To everybody watching, by the way, today we did hit 4,000 YouTube subscribers, which is an awesome number. I'm very proud of that number.
Oh, this would be.
We have 61,000 followers on TikTok, which I'm also extremely proud of, but 4,000 YouTube subscribers today was an awesome, awesome milestone. Yeah, here's a little look at Dark Universe at nighttime. Sarah, Jared, is this getting you hyped for HHN? Oh yeah, sure. So excited. Just over the moon, excited about HHN. Woo, yay. How many more YouTube subscribers for HHN? That's not one of the parameters. We need 100 Patreon members for HHN. I know, Yasmin. I'm hoping they do some cool stuff for Halloween here in Dark Universe. You know, when you've walked so much with your hands swinging downwards, you know when your hands get swollen? That happened to me today. It's been a long time since that's happened. Sam says Jared is so excited to go to HHN with me. Sam, I don't know if you had a conversation with me about this, and I don't recall it if you did. All right, guys, let's go pop a squat. Find a good old seat. I will, Rachie. Thanks for saying that. And I will be live tomorrow on the TikTok page from Universal Orlando, Universal Studios Florida, and Islands of Adventure. So tune in tomorrow morning, by the way, guys.
¿Ya empezó?
Actually, I think maybe going down to the first level might be the move tonight, guys. Since I have the wide angle lens on, first level might be the move. Oof. Let's sit. It's a pretty good spot. I can't complain much. I feel like I'm 85 years old though, because I don't think I could actually stand up right now. You guys would have to pay me money, serious money, to get me to stand up from this beautiful seat. I don't remember the last time I sat today. Sounds good. Hope it goes well, Jan. With 4 minutes to spare. Exactly, Tracy. 4 minutes, guys, until the 9 p.m. fountain show. I wanted to get a good spot for the fountain show. I definitely do have a good one. Not only do I have a good spot because of the proximity to the fountains itself, but getting Helios Grand Hotel in the distance. Clara says what's going to happen here. It's a nighttime fountain show here. It starts at 9 p.m. So yeah. And now we wait. This is kind of like theme park zen or ASMR or something because of the fountains though, so. The widescreen is so awesome, I know. That's funny, Sam. Make sure to tell Molly we also appreciate her for loaning you for this for the whole day. I appreciate that, Charlie. Can't be doing it too much here. With the baby coming soon, I need to be on speed dial to leave whenever is necessary. I do like the Meteor Astro Pub view too on the right. Only a few more minutes now, guys, until the show begins. Once the show actually starts, obviously, I will be shutting up so you guys can all enjoy it. And then once the show ends, that is when the stream ends. I'll make my way outwards. Again, big thank you to everybody who's tuned in today. Whether it was for the TikTok stream, YouTube stream, thank you. And let's enjoy, shall we?
Greetings, travelers. The time has come for the chronos to align. Across the cosmos, the energy of every portal will soon ignite, channeling the power of the stars as Celestial Park bids you goodnight.
been there.
traveled through
When I
time
jumped in there
using
right
your
now.
wizarding magic, raced through realms of power-up and play, stood face to face with monsters and darkness, and soared beyond the clouds with dragons. Now, Celestial Park invites you to a final celebration of these epic worlds. light within you. Until the next epic journey
Well,
calls
guys,
you back,
we did it.
farewell.
13
and
straight
good night.
hours of Epic Universe. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I can tell you, it is time for bed. But thank you guys, every single one of you guys who tuned in today. Whether it was the 6 hours of TikTok live streams, whether it was the 3 hours of YouTube streams, every single section, I absolutely loved it. Thank you all so much for tuning in with me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our debut Universal Orlando and our debut Epic Universe live stream here on the Explore Orlando YouTube channel. If you guys enjoyed it, come back again. See us for more. Thank you so much. This is where I leave you. And I'm here to tell you all good night. Spread some joy, not hate. Always spread positivity wherever you can. And of course, I will catch you on the flip-flop. Have a good one, guys. And thank you all so much for tuning in today.